Your graphs with systems of equations that have two equations on there so that you can compare things. It says Pablo will rent a car for a day. The rental company offers two pricing options, option A and option B. For each pricing option, the cost in dollars depends on the miles driven as shown. So if I look at option A, which on mine looks like it's red, but starts here, my starting price is $30 and I can see that it increases the more I drive. Option B always is $60, doesn't matter how much I drive, I'm just going to pay $60. So it says if Pablo drives the rental car, yes, that was supposed to have a number in there. I think it was 75. We're going to make it 75. Gosh darn. Oop. So, if Pablo drives a rental car 75 miles, which option costs me more? So I have to first of all figure out where 75 miles is. It's not specifically marked, but hopefully I can figure out that 75 is halfway between 60 and 90. So if I look at that one, which one is going to cost me more? Option A or option B?
Option B.
Option B is going to cost me more because the option B line is above the option A line. However, then it wants to know how much more does it cost. So I have to figure out at 75 miles, option A is going to cost me $45. Option B costs me $60. So how much more does it cost? $15, right? 60 minus 45, going to give me 15 bucks more. Second part of this one, if I get rid of all my scribbling. For what number of miles do the two options cost the same? Well, they cost the same where they intersect here. How many miles is that? Well, the miles driven is down at the bottom, so if you go straight down from that point, you get 150 miles. Then it says if Pablo drives less than this amount, meaning less than the 150, so pick anything less than 150. Maybe you just want to do 60. Which one costs me less at 60 miles?
Option A.
Option A is going to cost me less, right? Option A. Number 11, it says Sam can choose plan A or plan B for his long distance charges. For each plan, the cost in dollar depends on the minutes used per month. So if I look at plan A, it's starting at $0. If I don't talk on the phone, I don't have to pay any money, and increases. Option B starts at $10 and is consistent from 0 to 80 minutes. I only have to pay $10, but after that 80 minutes, then it starts going up. So it says if Sam make up a number, because evidently all my numbers didn't go in there when I probably copied and pasted, how many minutes? Let's use 200. That looks like a good number to use. We'll get some numbers in there yet. 200. If Sam makes 200 minutes of long distance calls for the month, which plan is going to cost me less for 200 minutes?
Plan B.
Plan B. Right here at 200 minutes, I'm going to run into plan B first. It wants to know then how much less is it going to cost. So if I look, plan B is going to cost me $16. Plan A is going to cost me $20. So how much less does it cost? $4. 20 minus 16. Then it says on part B, for what number of long distance minutes do the two plans cost the same?
120.
120. That's where they intersect right above the 120 minutes. If the time spent on long distance calls is less than this amount, less than the 120, maybe you're going to pick 80. Which one cost me less at 80 minutes? Plan A. Tammy is going to rent a car for a day. The rental company offers two pricing options, option A and option B. For each pricing option, it cost in dollars depends on miles driven as shown below. Hey, look at this one has a number in it. If Tammy drives the rental car 120 miles, which one costs me more? So looking at your graph at 120 miles, which one's going to cost more?
Option
Option A is going to cost me more. Here's 120. So, how much more is it going to cost?
A, $10.
$10. Really? Looks like it's more than $10 to me. $15, right? This one here is going to cost $50. And this one goes up to 55, 60, 65, looks like where it is across from. So 65 minus 50 would be $15 more. And I did find that when I was doing these on the pie chart that sometimes it was kind of hard to read. So either you need to make your screen bigger or print it out. Sometimes it's easier if you print the page because sometimes it is kind of hard to read on the screen to see exactly where you're at. Part B, for what number of miles do the two options cost the same?
60.
60 is where they intersect right there. And if Tammy drives less than this amount, maybe you pick 30s less than 60, which one costs me less?
A.
A. So a matter of reading the graph, and the hardest part is the second part of A, trying to find the difference because, like I said, sometimes it's kind of hard to read and see exactly straight, but if you print it, maybe use your ruler so that you're going straight, it should make it a little easier. Then getting into some word problems.